Beautiful soul dancing white dragon here. How is everybody doing? Fantastic, I hope. Okay, I have been unable to do my due diligence of giving readings because I'm really feeling pressured to get some stuff out here. However, I'm on now, so hopefully one or two come on so that I can give an early morning reading before we start. Oh, the light is good here. Maybe I should redo that video. Now there's a thought. Now there's a thought. Ha. Okay, all right. So, today is an International Love Day for many. It's not for everybody. This is the thing. Because you see, beautiful souls, as I put in the description, I'm shuffling the cards. As I put in the description, wow, look at the card that popped out. It's not a day of love for everyone, particularly for women. Well, there are men too in similar situations, but you all know I focus on women. So let's make it a general statement. This is not a day of love for everyone. Growing up, I didn't even know what Valentine was. And then we people in the Caribbean just looked at all the brouhaha in the US, or in America, as some say, with all the Valentine's advertisements, and we would laugh about it and saying, you know, they're just not serious, and what is the big deal about Valentine, and all of that sort of stuff. Now, as an adult, because most of the Caribbean has that opinion of Americans shopping and hearts and flowers and chocolates, because very few of us experience that. So it all became commercial. However, love is the most glorious emotion that you and I could ever experience in this life and every other lifetime. You came here, I came here to be love, to experience love, which means being who you are. And this is the thing, because you see, that is the pain. That is the pain. That is the pain when you cannot be who you are. When you have to stifle, repress, push down, and in many cases, like in my case, for instance, snuff out, and would, you know, just leave a little spark of who I was. Killed my dreams. I was taught not to have any dreams, right? I must just be the giver, the Cinderella type, and that's it. No more. I must not want. I'm not the only one. I wasn't the only one in that situation. There are many, many out there who were in similar situations to me and worse. Listen to me, beautiful souls. It is time to love yourself. It is time to love who you are. It is time to take stock and say, you know something? Fuck this shit. I'm doing this. I'm going there. I'm gonna be like this. I'm gonna stop doing this. It is time. All of that is self-love. It is time to write a to-done list, not to do, but to done as if it's already done. A to-done list to say, you know, I am going to make a list of the things that I don't want to do anymore, and I'm not doing them. I am going to delegate, or I'm just going to let them go. because there are more important things in my life that I want to do. And then you execute. You go ahead and get that done. All of that is self-love. Self-love is, ladies, giving yourself a break, taking time out. Because the most important thing is to take care of yourself. If you have to give yourself 30 minutes or 1 hour of self-care a day, that is self-love. It really doesn't matter if you have children or dependents, you know. You are not here, you men and women in toxic relationships, you are not here to make anybody happy. Let me repeat that. You are not here to make one fucking body happy. That is the responsibility of each individual. I heard Steve Harvey say that recently. It was an old thing that I happened to see, but he nailed it in very simple terms. When you are here, or if you believe that you are here to make somebody else happy, that is a toxic relationship. Those were his exact words. And he was right, because then you lose yourself. When you cannot find yourself anymore, that is what is so fucking devastating. It hurts. It's agony. Who am I? What am I here to be? This is not what I want to do. This is not what I came for. Who am I? I want more than this. That is the agony. And worse yet, if you are in because all toxic relationships are abusive. For me, the psychological, emotional abuse is worse actually than the physical abuse. Bruises, broken bones, yes, they are traumatic. They are terrifying actually. But it's the mental pain that could drive you fucking mad. And I mean that literally. It is time, ladies, to take back your power. Men are in a slightly different situation in the sense that men react differently. They pull away, they hunker down, they don't communicate, and they go hibernate in their man cave or with the guys or wherever it is to deal with shit, emotional shit. Women don't do that. Let me tell you all something. Every woman out there came here to be somebody. You came here to explore and expand who you are. You came here with a purpose. And it hurts when I think about it. It hurts that you cannot spread your wings and fly and soar. And this is what the breakthrough experience does for you. It unlocks that door so that you can see who you truly are, embrace who you truly are, in order to take the next step in your life, on your life journey. This is huge. Ladies, it is time to say enough. It is time to say, declare, I am. I will no longer whatever. It is time to love yourself. The card that popped out here is Four of Fire. And Four of Fire is about creating new foundations. When I hold it like this, you can see the Batimamzel. That's the local Creole name for the dragonfly. Spread your wings. Create structure in your life that you need. Follow your intuition. Be who you came to be. Celebrate and enjoy life now. This card is all about partnerships, community, home, a marriage. The fire, the four is about creating new foundations, and the fire is about passion, creativity, power, groundedness. Four of Fire is saying, beautiful souls, it is time. You have things to do. You have places to go. You have to decide now is the time and go forth. We are here to support you. When you are in need, all you have to do is ask, and it shall be given. Your Divine One says so. Why do you not ask? Why do you stay in pain? Why this agony? Why this fear? All of that is illusion. You must decide to step out of this illusion. Pain is telling you your inner self, your higher self, is guiding you away from what is, because you are not aligned with who you are. That is what the pain is. Your pain is a signal that it is time to step out, to step away from the wrong path that you are on, and make a detour, make a shift, step off, turn around, make the break. You always know, beautiful souls, when you are on the right path, because you feel joy. You feel aligned. It is simple and straightforward as that. The problem becomes when you begin to feel afraid. The pain leaves, but then fear comes in. You must recognize this fear as being also an illusion. The fear is telling you that you are just on the edge. You are ready for the jump off. But the old stories, the old beliefs are holding you back like an elastic. If you allow it to pull you back, then you fall back into the old. You must face this fear with determination and step off into the unknown, because the fear is an illusion. Take the fear, we repeat, take the fear as a signal that you are on the right path, and all you need to do is take the next step, and take the next step All you need is to take the next step, and support will be there for you. This is the way it is. When you know why you want something, that is powerful enough, and the why cannot be small and, because I want to feel good. That's perfect. When you want to feel good and you are determined to do something, to go somewhere, that is pushing enough forward. Step out and step up, beautiful souls. That was the reading for today. All right, Sandrine. Hello, Sandrine. Would you like to have a reading, Sandrine? I am unable to make the normal 12 o'clock, 12 Eastern readings, and I've been missing it for 10 days, so I decided to come on early. Sandrine, if you have a question, just ask one important word in that question and we shall respond. So, we wait, and you are very welcome. Today is the Love Day for humans. Although the Love Day ought to be every day, but you are humans, and therefore you celebrate it in a big way on one day. So Sandrine, my dear, what is your question? In one word or 3 words, no more. So what else do we have to say while we wait to see if Sandrine has a question? If you do not have a question, Sandrine, we will give you a reading on your energy. How's that? If you feel that you cannot phrase your question in 3 words or 1 word, we will give you a general reading. There are 3 people on now. We are ready to answer all your questions. Remember, we do not like stories. So, what do you wish to ask? What do you wish to ask? What do you wish to ask? Your problem is pride and anger. Huh. Sandrine says her problem is pride and anger. Pride. My darling girl, you are not proud. People look at you and say that you are proud, and they don't like it. Many don't appreciate it. That is not pride. That is fear. That is fear that you want to be who you are. You are desperate to be who you are. Our beloved recognizes this because she was in the same situation, and sometimes she falls back into this negative mode. The pride is not pride, it is fear. The fear is because you do not feel that you can be who you are because you will not be accepted. And because that is the way you feel, the anger arises. And that is where your problem lies. It is very simple. You must decide. You must make a decision, Sandrine. Today is my day. I am going to make this one change. One change. And I am going to do it consistently until it becomes normal and a habit. I will feel nervous. I will feel anxious. I will feel afraid of what others are going to say. However, I am going to do this, just this one change. Because you see, human beings do not like change. They are afraid of change. Then, after 1 week or 1 month, I am going to make another change. Then I am going to make another change. And the changes of which we speak are characteristics, patterns of the real you that you have been suppressing for so long, and it hurts. So you fall into anger. You feel depressed. The anger arises to hide the depression. Then you go back into your seemingly prideful mode, rebelot, as you say. And so you keep repeating this pattern because I don't know how is what you cry in your mind. Of course you do. This is why we suggest that you begin making the changes one at a time. Yes, we spoke about the fear already, Sandrine. So if you missed it, you will have to come back to re-listen. All that you are speaking about is fear-based because you are afraid of showing up as who you really are, because the people in your circle only know one part of you. And when you try to break out and show more of you, either it is not accepted or you feel that it is not accepted, when all you need to do is begin making the changes. You have no explanation to give. It is why we suggest you begin with one way. If you are accustomed doing something in one particular way, you change it and you start doing it in the way you prefer. No explanation. You give no explanation whatsoever. Why would you explain yourself? No. That opens the door to dissension. That opens the door to resentment on your part. You must go through this change as if it's normal, because it is normal for you. It is not normal for others. And you keep making the changes, my dear, one after the other. When you feel comfortable with the first, then you go on to the next, and then the next, until gradually, in a very, very short time, you will be amazed how short that time looks, what seems when you look back. You will realize, recognize, oh my God, it was so easy. Because you did not do it all at once. Because you see, in your particular case, when you do things all at once, it is too scary. So you choose. It is really quite simple and straightforward. You choose. Start today. You just randomly choose the first thing that you want to do differently, and you start. You start immediately. That is all you have to do. And when you feel at ease, no one else, because no one else's opinion is important. You need to understand this. The only person's opinion that must matter to you is yours. Otherwise, you are living by other people's rules. How is that working for you? Not well. It is very simple and straightforward, beautiful soul. So, does anyone else have a question? Or do you, Sandrine, have another query? We would be pleased to answer. As we say, the fear is an illusion. That's all. It is something that you have learned, and it is easy to get rid of. How? By moving forward, by feeling the butterflies in your tummy, by feeling the discomfort in your tummy, and doing it anyway. You're very welcome, Sandrine. On this note, we will say ciao, namaste.